Well, hello there and welcome back to a brand new video where today's video, ladies and gentlemen, is very, very exciting because today is the official day, the official launch, what are you on about? The official launch of Call of Duty Warzone 2.0. Yes, the brand new Warzone is finally here, as well as the first season of Modern Warfare 2 is finally here as well. And we got the first ever big patch update, which includes weapon updates. There has been some updates to our favorite weapons in the game, and we're about to talk about them right now because we need to address some weapons. I've mentioned on stream that the M16 is garbage. However, the M16 has been buffed. I've had a quick look, and that's a bit of a teaser. So if you were using the M16 like I was and going, this gun is shocking, it's terrible, well, they've apparently improved it, so it's going to be interesting. But anyway, without further ado, here is the patch update, the Modern Warfare 2 Season 1 patch notes, and also the launch of Warzone. And specifically, we're going to be talking mainly about the weapon side of things, but if we have time, we'll also talk about a few other little bits and bobs as well. But if you scroll down, obviously Season 1, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, man, I'm excited, man, the first day of the Battle Pass. And obviously, this is the kind of like the preview is what I meant to say. The seasonal preview for Season 1, what's coming out straight away, what's coming out mid-season, and all that stuff. And obviously, straight away, we've got the one and only Shoot House, which is available right now. And it's a 24/7 playlist, so very exciting. Obviously, Warzone 2 is here. We've got some new weapons. We've got shipment coming soon. We've got a new Spec Ops mission. It's all very exciting. And Raid as well, which is part of Co-op, is also coming into mid-season as well, which is very, very exciting. But anyway, let's talk about the update. So first things first is obviously the Battle Pass is here. There's 100 tiers, ladies and gentlemen. I think there's like 20 or 25 free tiers. There's new weapons. There's new camos. There's new attack. There's basically like, apparently it's like the biggest Battle Pass we've seen yet. They always say obviously each year or each season it's bigger and better. And, we'll find out. We'll definitely find out to see if that is the case. But the first thing they've spoken about is they've updated their new anti-cheat system. Obviously, Warzone 1 had a terrific moment, didn't it? There was a time where Warzone 1 was pretty much unplayable, but now they've obviously they have been upgrading it, but apparently there's a new version of their Ricochet anti-cheat. So because obviously now with cross-play, on PC it's easier to hack than it is on console. So sometimes you play against PC players and they're like. So they're like full on Adderall. They know where they're going, left and right and all over the shop. But anyway, that's that. But now let's talk about weapons. All right? Let's mainly talk about what we're here to talk about. So first things first is what they're including. So I did a video, I think, a few days ago, kind of talking about this in terms of what is new. So if you have missed that video, then this will be a slight recap. If you want to watch that video, then head over to the channel and you'll be able to see the full insights in Season 1. But the first things first is obviously prestiging is now a thing. Very, very exciting. It says here we've got our new weapons. We've got a new sniper rifle with new sniper pie format. What are you on about, mate? The new sniper rifle is what I meant to say. Is the Victor's XMR sniper rifle. It's a free weapon acquired via the Season 1 Battle Pass. And it says A15. Does A15 mean that it's like level 15 of the Battle Pass? Maybe. I don't know, because it says A15 there, A6 there. But anyway, we've got a new sniper rifle. It looks like a bolt-action sniper rifle. Very excited. It says here, as the longest-range sniper rifle in our arsenal, we expect that the XMR will be a player favorite when taking on dropping into the Vastness of Al Moral, which is obviously the new map for Warzone 2. The first bullet-dropping indicator scope can be unlocked by leveling up this weapon. Perfect. So, actually seeing bullet drop through a scope is awesome. We also have this new SMG. It's a free weapon. Imagine A6 means it's the 6th tier maybe. And it's a new submachine gun. Curious to try that out. And then it's also a new assault rifle, which they haven't given us a screenshot for, but it's unlocked via store bundle or weapon unlock challenge. You can either buy it or there is a weapon unlock challenge. So there is kind of that pay to win where you can pay for this weapon, but also there is a free way of unlocking stuff. But anyway, moving on to weapon balancing, which we're all here for. So if you are here, please leave a like, rating, and subscribe to the channel, and also leave a comment down below what you're most impressed about with the patch update, because it's very, very exciting, and I will give you my thoughts in a moment. So assault rifles. So all assault rifles. So they've increased the long distance flinch on all assault rifles. The Kastov 545. It's a pretty good gun, by the way. I like the Kastov. The Kastov is essentially like the AK-47, if I'm correct. ADS speed has been increased. Love ADS speed. We love it, boys and girls. ADS speed, whenever it gets increased, I absolutely love it. They've also improved the iron sight picture. I'm a big fan of iron sights. I never really run the optics because obviously the optics slow down the ADS. But no, ADS speed increase and the improved iron sight is awesome. The Kastov 74, which is essentially the AK-74U, ADS speed decrease. Oh, okay, so they've dropped the ADS slightly, and they've also increased the hip spread, which basically is a negative to the AK-74U. So the ADS is slower, but also the hip spread is wider. So therefore you're spraying and bullets can go wider. So that's not really the best. Your hip spread, you want it to be decreased. You want the spread to be as small as possible. So I believe I'm understanding that correctly. Hip spread increased means the spread is further, so therefore, it's less accurate. But anyway, M4, the hip spread reduction. Hip spread reduction. That's it. M4 is pretty powerful, so, you can't really knock that. But the M16, no. Look at this. Rate of fire increase, the hip spread reduction. So that's good. So therefore, you can actually... like hip spread there. So the M4's actually got an improvement there. Hip spread reduction as well. So the spread is reduced, which is good. The recoil recenter speed increase. So it basically goes back to normal. So when obviously it's a burst gun, so it goes up, right? It drops back down quicker. The shot grouping improvement, increased ADS movement speed. They've increased the strafing movement speed, semi-auto recoil reduction, semi-auto damage reduction. Okay. So, because you can switch between semi-auto and, single. So, okay, so there's a bit of a damage reduction, and they've also reduced the recoil. We'll take that. We'll see what happens. The STB here, the close range damage reduction and reduce the sprint fire. Wow. Mini STB is good, and I love the sprint, the fire. As you're sprinting and then you're aiming. Sometimes I prefer that to just ADS, because I'm always rushing, but... they've slightly, nerfed the SB556 in a way. Yeah, because close range damage is reduced. So, not too bad. Battle rifle, so the AFTAC Recon, the ADS speed improvement, the 5-round magazine, the speed and handling improvement there. They've increased the flinch caused by bullets, and the hip spread is decreased, which is good news. So the AFTAC Recon is basically been improved quite well. The SO14, they've increased the hip fire when in full auto. Handguns, they've increased close range flinch on all handguns. Light machine guns, they've increased long distance flinch on all light machine guns. That's good news. Marksman rifles, so the Lockwood 30, they've damage range reduction. Okay. The SAB, the minor increase to flinch when hit. SPR, which is obviously, a lot of people like that. Large increase to flinch when hit. Shotguns, they've increased close range flinch. Cool. The Bison 800, so the close range damage increased, which is good news, but the hip spread has been increased, so you probably want to run a laser or something. Some machine guns, they've increased the long distance flinch on all some machine guns. The FPS Hurricane, so the ADS move speed is increased. Headshot damage and damage range has been increased. The mini-back, the movement speed has been decreased. The damage range has been decreased, ADS speed has been decreased, and hip spread has been increased. So the mini-back has kind of suffered here, big time. So not the greatest. The PDSW, which I absolutely love, movement speed increase, perfect. Damage range increase, ADS speed, hip spread decrease. I mean, the PDSW 528, I thought it was a great gun already, but they've really drastically improved it. They also added some new lasers and all that stuff. The VEL 46. Damage range increase. Perfect. The VEL is kind of, I think, the MP7. And I did find that the range was a little bit short, so that's good to know. Sniper rifles, the Signal 50, which I've been using lately. They fixed the attributes on those barrels. Weapon bug fixes. So they fixed an issue with the Schlager TTF3 Riser Ammo Com on the STB. Drop shot. Export fix an export with bipod mount launching, rename bipod use. They've also fixed incredibly damage range over time to not flinch the player. So there we go. That's pretty much like all the updates when it comes to the weapons. Obviously, we've got some updates to obviously the operators itself. I'll leave a link down below if you guys are curious. Multiplayer, obviously, Shoot House is now in. They apparently have fixed a few issues on certain maps. Some updates to, what was it, the modes. Special Ops, though. So Defender Munzea Modified is now available. There's a new version of Munzea, which is the survival mode. High Ground is now available. They fixed the bug. Now reward stars when collecting intel. Okay, cool. Stars awarded upon collecting intel. 5 intel. Oh, you get stars for collecting intel. Single player. Fix a few things. Oh, equipment. So the drill charge sticking to the riot shield will always kill the player using the riot shield, even if they have the bomb squad perk. Kill streaks, cluster mines now stick to all vehicles. Allied deaths no longer give the player assist points while their counter UAV is active. So kind of sucks a little bit there. The UI, so combat record has been added. Finally, the combat record has been added to call multiplayer. Calling card. They've added in some new other little bits and bobs there. But no. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. That's essentially the patch update. We mainly spoke about the weapons, equipment, and we also briefly spoke about the UI and all that stuff. But anyway, if you have enjoyed today's video, then be sure to massive thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, comment what's regarding this. But anyway, guys, have a wonderful day, and as always in my next video, adios, chaps, boom.